I've read plenty of good things about the fly fishing in Western North Carolina, and one river in particular kept coming up. But after learning how easy the access was, along with its popularity, I figured the trout would be too heavily pressured and mostly unwilling to bite. In today's video, I headed out to give it a try for myself. And by the end of the day, I realized just how wrong I was. Welcome to Fifth Day Fly Fishing. I'll see you out there. I don't know this water at all, so I'm just gonna be chunking in wherever looks good. I don't know. Ooh, felt fishy. There's a fish right there. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, it's a little rainbow. I know this river has all three. This river will have browns, bows, and brook trout. Nice, pretty good fish too. Okay, good. It's definitely a good way to start it right there. Looks like a healthy dude too. I don't know, probably 10, 12 inches. I always start to get nervous fishing new water because, you know, you're not sure how fast you're going to be able to get into them. You're not sure what's going to work. Well, you know what? I can always go back to old reliable. But I'm just going to keep working my way up this. Today is going to be pretty much exploration because I do not know anything about this river. Oh, that's a fish. That is two super quick. All healthy looking trout too, nice. What a way to start the day. I really can't ask for more. Another decent fish right there. Really healthy looking dude. There's a fish, I think, yep. I think it's another rainbow. Pretty sure I saw him flash. Oh, goodness gracious, see what I mean? These dudes are healthy for sure. The way he's fighting, oops. There we go. All right, so far nothing huge, but we're already on fish number 4. We just started. We're just now getting started. At this point, I'd worked my way pretty far upriver, and although I did catch several more trout, I'd also run into a stretch that felt completely dead. But I'm about to come up to a section that shows me exactly why this river has the reputation that it does. There we go. Another little rainbow. Mostly rainbows. Well, I should say all rainbows. So they're fighting really, really well. Come on, buddy. There we go. All right. All right, this dude already spit the fly. They're all really healthy fish. Like they all are fighting really, really well. I'll show you this guy. I know they're not the biggest necessarily. But really good fins, really healthy. This Pat's Rubber Lake, man, it's just an all-timer. It's gotta be. All right, just walked up about 10 feet here. That felt fishy. There we go. Oh, what is this? I don't know if this is a brook trout or not. Oh, I can't get my footing either. What a mess. It's a little bit bigger rainbow. This water is super deep. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, this will be, oh, goodness, brother. There we go. This might be the biggest one of the day. It's not super big, but it might be the biggest. Probably 12, 13 inches though. Really good fight. See, bud. Yeah, I saw a stonefly that had crawled on a rock and hatched earlier. So I figured this Pat's Rubber Leg would work really well. And so far it definitely has. Got 3 in no time. There's another fish down there for sure.
See if we can get him this time. Gosh, maybe there's a rock there. Gotta be a rock, right? I don't know if you could see the way that was twitching it, like twitch, twitch. Oh, wow. I'm dumb. I didn't even feel that fish at all. I was just pulling it up to cast again. Look how healthy these guys look though. And you can tell they're stalkers. Somebody asked actually in the comments in my last video how I can tell they're stalkers. And the main way is from the size. Now I can tell wild trout pretty much right off the bat because they're in these freestone Appalachian streams. They're pretty much 10 inches or less. I mean, you can get some 12 inches, but you know, wild, it's hard for them to grow much past that. That's felt like a fish. But the stalkers, they're gonna be a little bit bigger, typically 10 plus inches, and they're gonna have messed up fins. And it doesn't have to be missing fins. A lot of times they will have a missing fin, but just like jagged fins. And that's just from where they're bumping the edges of the raceways. Dude, I want to get a brown trout or a brook trout. There's a fish. Actually feels like a decent one. This might be a brown trout, actually. Yeah, it is a brownie. Pretty sure this is a brownie. If it's not, I'm gonna be disappointed because it looks like it. It is, yes, yes. Once again, as I was going to pull it up and cast again. Decent fish there. Love that. Look at him. Love it. See you, buddy. It's exactly what I wanted. Now, if I could get a brook trout, oh man. I'm super happy with that. I really wanted a decent brown. It was probably 12 inches as a fish. Yeah. I'll probably just release this by my hand, with my hand here. Oh, this is a wild rainbow. So this is what I was talking about earlier. I don't know if I'll be able to show it off because it's floppy, but look at his fins. See how spiky, see how pointy those fins are? There's also a little bit on the smaller side, still has some slight par marks. 100% a wild trout. By the way, if you're enjoying the content, if you don't mind leaving this video a like and subscribing if you haven't already. Those two things really, really help, and I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for all the support so far. Okay, I'm gonna keep working my way up here. It's always awesome catching a brown trout like that. Decent sized one too for this river, but I know there's some bigger ones. I know there's also brook trout. So let's see if we can get into one of those. Fish. Oh, that felt like the way a big one would take it. Here we go. Yes. I think it's a rainbow. Take that. Get in there. Oh. Little stocky. Good bud. And it's supposed to be overcast for the most part today. It looks like it's changing to partly cloudy. I'm actually hoping it stays overcast because the fishing is better for longer. Gotta be a fish in there. Yep, there we go. Down at the bottom. What's that? Rainbow? Yeah. See, okay, so this is, I'm pretty sure stock trout, which is surprising because it's small. I'll show you what I mean. So, first off, you can just look at that top fin there. This also just looks a little more beat up. Like, look at this side fin. You might not be able to see it, but there's some jagged edges to it. It's like a little bit skinnier. See that top fin? Like some little marks on him. Oh, look, right there. Was that dorsal fin or a pectoral fin? It's gone. So there you go. Dead giveaway. Didn't even see that at first. Probably get another one out of there real quick. It's interesting they stock them that small here. Ooh, that felt fishy as well. There's a fish. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's the biggest one of the day. I think. He's not very happy about any of that. That's a decent fish. There we go. Yes. They're just hugging the bottom. I think that's another reason this patch rubber leg is working so well. Just about all of them have just been glued to the bottom. Even though it's not huge. Still want to get him on the board here. He might flop out of my hands. There we go. All right, we'll take that. I would guess 12 to 13, so. If I had to guess, there'd be one right in front of this deadfall here. There we go. That is a brown? Yes, another brown trout. Gotta love catching brown trout. See it. So 2 browns, bunch of rainbows, no brook trout. We gotta change that. If anything, I would think there would be a fish right over here. There's one. A wild rainbow, maybe? Oh, yes, a brook trout. Show the camera here, just so we'll have it documented. Come on, man. Chill out. There we go. Nice little brook trout. So these are different. These are stocked brook trout. These are different from the native brook trout, which are going to be Southern Appalachian. These are stocked, and I think they're a northern strain. You can just tell the difference in the coloration. And you might be able to still see some of his little blue dots here. It's definitely a defining feature of a brook trout. See, buddy. Okay, this river is quickly living up to the hype. There are just so many fish in here. And the fact that you can just get rainbows, brown trout, and brook trout just like that, it's just awesome. Still would love to get a bigger trout. I'm gonna keep on searching, see if I can get one. Oh, nice. There we go. Fish? Yeah, buddy. Little rainbow. Come on. So I can tell almost instantly just from how it looks. Look at his fins. Look at that top one. That's sort of the main giveaway right there. Look how sharp it is. Look at his colors. Just really, really pretty. A little chubby. You know, he definitely has been growing up eating these natural foods. Oh, yes. Oh, man, I thought that was a really big one. He was just down deep. What is this, though? Oh, a rainbow? Dude, why is he fighting so hard? Come here. Yeah, this is a wild rainbow. This is the biggest wild rainbow I've caught in a long time. Very, very pretty fish. Look at him. That is a crazy pretty wild trout right there. See you, buddy. I'm gonna try below these giant falls. You never know. Get a little bit closer. It's gonna get really, really loud though. So just stay back some. I don't know, man. You just know there's big fish in that. That was a fish. Don't know how big it was. It was a fish. I was getting a lot of strikes with that patch rubber leg when I was jigging it through. So I threw on this little pink bead jig streamer now. There we go. Oh, that's a good fish. Got to be able to land these guys though. I'm in a better position now. Another rainbow. Come here, buddy. Come closer. Yes. Decent little trout. See you, bud. Okay. Hooked into 3. I lost 2 of them. That sort of stinks. But I don't know. We got to be on at 20 at this point. I'm not going to fish too much longer. I want to see if I can get a bigger one, and then I'll call it. All right, watch this. See if the jig streamer is going to work for us here. First cast into that deep pool, I got one. Feels fishy. There's one. Yep. There we go. I'll take that all day. Goodness, dude. What in the world? This isn't that big of a fish. This is the hardest fighting fish of the day, no doubt, even over that brown trout. Goodness. Okay, I'm gonna put him on the reel. There we go. Getting tired. There we go. It's not even that big. How is it fighting that hard? Yeah, it's just a stock trout too. Two-stump fin. See you, buddy. Look at this over here. There's no way. There's no way there's not fish in this, but I'm really hoping there's a big fish in this. We'll dead drift it through first. Oh no, that is crazy tangled. I'm gonna change flies one more time, put back on a patch rubber leg, and I'm gonna hit some of these deeper holes, and we'll see. I don't know, maybe get a big one. All right, big fish or not, this is gonna have to be it, unfortunately. Okay, I've tied on just a different patch rubber leg. I don't know how many flies I've run through at this point, but a lot. This one's like a little more brown. There's a fish. Come on, be something good. That's a rainbow. Okay, it's all right. We'll take an instant rainbow. That is the way this river has been today. Crazy. Just a little bow. There we go. See you, bud. There we go. Little rainbow, I believe. All right, all right. There we go. See you, buddy. I see a trout going after it. Pulled it out of his mouth. See if I can get a better drift on him. That's the problem with jigging it upstream like that. They're sitting at the tail outs right now. There we go. We'll take that. Take that for the finale. Here we go. See you, buddy. Okay, well, that's gonna do it for today. I have no idea how many I caught. It's gotta be over 20, but all I know is I got a slam, caught a lot of awesome trout, and I'm super happy that I came here. This river really is insane. But thank you so much for sticking around to the end. I really appreciate all the support on all of these videos. If you don't mind, if you enjoyed the content, if you wouldn't mind leaving me a like, that would be awesome. And also, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. But yeah, thank you so much once again, and I'll catch you next time. But hey, see ya.